What's up, you pickle smoochers? It's goddamn T. Rogers again. And I'm playing HQ, and it's not hardcore, and it's the worst thing I ever fucking decided to do. It's the Nuketown 24/7 playlist. It's kind of fun if it was hardcore. But, yeah, I'm using an L96 with an ACOG and trying to be a badass, and it's not working at all. Fucking shit's horrible. But, halfway through I switched to FAMAS with the Predator dot sight. And, yeah, it's bad. I might need 2 beers to get through this. I want to know from you guys, because, you know, hopefully you guys play a lot of games, and hopefully this is one of them. Well, I hope it is, because if you guys are looking at a Black Ops video, obviously you must be fans. But, let me migrate, shift position, and, I want to know in comments and all that other good stuff, why is core better than hardcore? And I don't want to hear that there's more campers in hardcore than there is in core, because that's not true. There's about the same in both. So if you guys could please inform me on it, I would love to know. Gaming news. There was a gameplay trailer for Battlefield 3 that wasn't really released. It was kind of somebody recorded it in a movie theater, it looked like, and honestly the game looks sick. Oh my god, that is going to give Call of Duty a run for its money in this fall. So I'm pretty excited about that. The animations and the realism factor they added in was pretty badass. Crisis 2, the multiplayer demo, a lot better than the beta. They seem to have fixed the lag issues that they had. And my mic is falling all over my face. But, yeah, it was pretty fun. It's got like a Halo-esque style to it. It's, you know, you jump really high and it takes 1 million bullets to kill somebody. But, you know, it's still pretty fun. Even though I like hardcore games a lot better, that game, realizing what it's... yawn. Realizing what it's, what the game style kind of is. It's like a Halo-style game, so it's like I didn't really expect anything less. You know, I expected to shoot people a billion times. It is still fun. You know, it's still fun. If any of you guys know what Battlestations is, I'll explain really quick if you don't know. Battlestations is a game of strategy, and I don't know what else to call it, but it's more like a strategy action game. Battlestations Midway, it was the American side of World War II during Pearl Harbor to Midway. You were able to control many units at one time. It's kind of like a Command and Conquer, I would guess. I never played Command and Conquer, so don't yell at me if I don't know this. But you got so many points, you could spawn so many units. Like, you could spawn, just for instance, it's World War II based, so you could spawn, like, you know, 4 groups of 3 planes, or 2 battleships. It's like a naval aircraft game. It was very, very fun, very, very strategic. I loved it. They came out with Battlestations Pacific in 09 of May. And it was very, very fun. The Midway one's a little more skilled. The new one is... Battlestations Pacific is a little more friendly, like noob-friendly, I guess you would say. Just watching this gameplay just tears me up inside. But, yeah, the gameplay in the Pacific one was a lot better. The graphics were a lot better. It was very, very fun, very strategic game. I liked it. I loved it. If you guys know what it is or don't, you know, I'll throw a link to the review of it. I don't know if it got a high review or not, but I don't care, because personally I thought it was a great game. But if you guys know it or are interested in it after looking at the link, there is supposedly a new game that is being made It's not clarified. It's just kind of like a trailer that is like all CGI. If you don't know what CGI is, it's just kind of a movie of the game. It's not really like gameplay. And it's more like modernized. So, you know, you got your nuclear subs, you got your jets, you got your Harriers, you got your helicopters. Still got the battleships and all that, but it looked like it was a lot, like, I don't know, a lot more modern, obviously. I don't know. If you guys want some gameplay of Battlestations Pacific, if you guys don't know what it is, you can look on YouTube, or I'll personally just give you, you know, some game footage. Because honestly, I would not mind playing that game again. But yeah, it was very fun. It was World War II based, Japanese. If you haven't guessed Battlestations Pacific, meh. The cool thing about Pacific was you had the U.S. campaign, which was carried on from Battlestations Midway, from Midway to Okinawa. I think that was the last mission. And then there was the Japanese campaign, which I'm not going to spoil for you guys. If you guys want to get into it, you guys can look on YouTube if you want to know. You know, fuck it, you guys are going to look on YouTube anyway. So you start off with bombing of the Pearl Harbor, as bad as it is, but you keep going, and you do all these other missions, and then you pretty much invade Hawaii, which is... I've beat that game on Veteran, and that is a really, really hard game because you do not control just one unit. Like I said before, you control many. Many, many. You can control, you know, like I said, 4 groups of 3 planes, or 2 battleships. And in the campaign, you're controlling 2 aircraft carriers, a battleship, destroyers, cruisers, planes. You gotta keep cycling through shit. It's fucking... If you don't know what you're doing, play it on easy. If you're playing in a Veteran, you better know what the fuck you're doing. Let's see. Also, I watched a funny video tonight on... what was it? Realism of Battlefield, Call of Duty, and Medal of Honor. That piece of shit game that DICE even involved itself in, which I don't get. But they were talking about, well, 2 things. First thing was like sights and how like the red dot, or I'm sorry, it's not called a red dot, it's called a holographic or a ACOG sight. The only real game that has a realistic ACOG sight is, I think it's Medal of Honor, which is basically, it's a zoomed in thing. It's a zoomed in sight with a little holographic circle in the middle. There is no crosshair like there is in this game, Black Ops. So it said Medal of Honor took the cake for that. I mean, Battlefield was close, but you know, it's not really the same. And you got the other thing they tested was the melee and ballistic knife, and the only game that has ballistic knives in it is this one. And realistically, there is no possible way for you to reload a ballistic knife by hand while grabbing the blade at that and putting it back in and having it shoot across the map. Now, there's different variations of the ballistic knife depending on the spring that's in it that launches the knife. But there is no way that somebody is going to push one in by hand and have it shoot across the map. I watched a video of a guy that had a real ballistic knife, and for him to shoot it fairly lethally, he had... and this is really funny to watch. He put the knife in the cover, and he put it against the ground, and he laid his body on top of it, pushing down with his chest to get the knife to lock into the mechanism in the ballistic knife. So that just proves this Call of Duty, if you're looking for realism or anything, the only thing realistic you're going to get about this is the guns are real guns. That's about it. This game is so inaccurate, but for an arcade shooter, I'm not dissing Call of Duty at all because it's one of my favorite games, but for a realistic shooter, this arcade shooter that's just fun and, you know, it's like very user-friendly, Call of Duty is it. Battlefield is more of the, you know, hey, we're gonna add a little more tactics into this, because this one you can go just free for all. If you try to go free for all, like, you know, by yourself, lone wolf in goddamn Battlefield, you were not going anywhere. You were gonna get smoked. You were gonna get destroyed, and it's just gonna be bad, as you can see in my other Black Ops videos, which I gotta post another one up for Junkie Cinema. Yeah, I'll have a video up as soon as I can, as soon as I'm not drinking. But yeah, Battlefield, it's getting closer to realistic, but it's not. Any game that has regen health is not even, you can't even say anything about realistic. It's not even the same. Operation Flashpoint, as bad as the game is very realistic, because when you get hit, you don't regen health. You have to get patched up. You have to, if you get shot in the leg, you can't run. If you get shot in the arm, you can't aim straight. I mean, it's realistic. It's just bugged out to hell. And I did follow up on this. Codemasters is making that the second one, which I'm hoping they said, hey, our game is a piece of shit, bugged crap hole. You know, not gameplay-wise. Well, you know, gameplay-wise, but the multiplayer was bad. The campaign was sick. So yeah. Flashpoint's probably the most realistic shooter on consoles that I know of. If you want to go for PC, I would go for Red Orchestra for World War II based realistic games. Red Orchestra, oh my god. Those guys, all they did was mod a game and they made that, and Jesus Christ, it's a great game.
Friendly mortars inbound.
Let's see here.
SR-71 ready for deployment.
Yes, I'm using the SR-71. I think I threw a Hind on this time. I went crazy. I was like, you know what? I want a Hind. I want to control a Hind, and in this game I totally bomb and fail it horribly. They're...
Headquarters located.
I think I already picked the shotgun, probably. Yeah, most likely. I probably won't be playing much Black Ops anymore, so this is probably like one of my last videos that I'm ever going to post for it. I mean, if you guys really want videos, leave a comment to it, along with the other stuff I asked you to comment on. And I'll post more videos of it. I mean, this game, I'm just getting sick of it. I mean, if you guys want Battlefield videos, I'm all for it. Let's do it. If you want Battlestations videos, I got Dead Space videos. Oh, the Dead Space add-on. For $7, which is, I think, equivalent to 560 Microsoft points. Excuse me. Guy trying to be a hero. Failed. Battlespace. That'd be a good game here. We're going somewhere with this. No, Dead Space 2 add-on. It's called Severed. It's $7, and it's really not terrible for $7. Yeah, I wish they would have went a little more in depth with the main character of it. It's not the main guy from Dead Space 2. But it was fun. It's more in-your-face action. There's some crazy shit that happens in it. It's pretty fun. A couple achievements you can get for it. But yeah. I personally love it. If you're a Dead Space fan, I'd buy it. You know, just to, you know, play it. It's pretty fun. There's no multiplayer shit, because multiplayer for Dead Space sucks. Yeah, 73 and 28, I think I end up, and you know. Yeah, its core, it sucks. But yeah, please subscribe, comment, and dislike or like. I don't give a shit. I'm still gonna make videos for you guys. Anyway, take it easy. It's T. Rogers, and leave comments for all of the above that I asked for.